Morning. How are we all doing today? Good morning. Welcome to another live day trading session. Get myself set up here. Market opens in just a couple of minutes. And we're going to be looking at a few main companies today. JNUG, Palantir, SMCI, and Race. They're all looking really good. How are y'all doing? Today is December 17th, 2024. It is 7:27 a.m. my time. Market opens in about 3 minutes. I'm going to share my link with everyone here on the Discord. If you want to check that out, it is the first link in the description and the pinned comment in the live comment section. Definitely check it out. Let's see if we can get some members. Where'd it go? There we go. First link in the description. Live chat. Join us. Actually, it's the first link in the description. Today we're actually showcasing our Learn to Earn lesson library here. Which is also really good information. If you're unsure about charts, patterns, direction, key support levels, indicators, and different things like that I use, definitely check it out, because that'll help give you a better understanding of what exactly I trade and how I trade it. All right, market opens in about 45 seconds. Now we are going to be going over our basically this week we are going through simulation trading with the team, just so that everyone can recognize how to use it and benefit from it as well. You can trade your live accounts if you want, or you can follow along and trade a simulated account. And that's for the simple fact that you can practice. It takes a little bit of pressure off of you, and if you're a beginner just starting out investing, this is a great way to get started. Get your paper trading account on WeBull or I believe TD Ameritrade, and we can go from there. Okay. Whoa, that was super loud. Sorry for my headphone users. FFE. Okay, let's see what's happening here. AMAT, DJT selling off. Coca-Cola, nice sell-off with Coca-Cola. We did have a trade plan for that. BKKT pushing up from our Sunday stock talk very nicely. Nice 3 stages of reversal. We're going to be looking for an entry here on Palantir, as it is still bullish. It had a nice little pullback to this moving average, which it's staying right above that moving average here. Okay, so that's what we're going to be looking at today. Now if it starts begin to descend and come to lower lows, then that's fine, as it is still showing very bearish, but it is bouncing off of that moving average as we speak. Bitcoin today is up. Obviously, it's been pushing up very high. $107,700 currently. So making new highs here. And there's just no end in sight for this thing. It just continues to rise. So we're actually going to reset this chart. Did that not work? I don't think it worked. Anyways, whatever. Mara pushing up very nicely today. We'll see how high it can go, as it has gone up to $30 before. Just not liking the setup on it. It's pretty much right where it was at yesterday's resistance levels for Mara. So, you know, it's going to have to break this 25.45 level. And until it can break here and see new highs, I don't really want to get in on it, as it could continue to sell off. Hood experiencing a sell-off right now, back to previous lows from yesterday. Okay, can we see a bounce on Mara? Let's buy this breakout here. Let's buy the break on Mara. Okay, nice breakout. Very bullish, showing signs of it being bullish, right? Staying above that moving average. Popped up, came back, retest, popped up again, showing signs of it being bullish. Popped up for a moment. See if we can get another retest here. Let's see. And that's the thing with Mara. It's very, you know, see how we're buying at that high where the breakout was? If it can't hold that breakout, we won't see higher highs. It is bullish. It is showing the 3 stages of reversal, right? That strong rejection period, consolidation period, and then the confirmation period that it's in now. See if we can get a retest here. Let's go ahead and buy another 100 at 25.10, 25.12. You got 200 at 25.30. Let's go ahead and check our Palantir position. It looks like it is selling, beginning to sell off. That's not necessarily what we want to see here. See if it holds pre-market lows. No, it does not. Okay. Okay, still testing. Testing that moving average, so we're gonna go ahead, or that support, we're gonna go ahead and add another 100. See that support from yesterday? Holding at 72. Doesn't mean it has to hold, but we're gonna keep an eye on it. Mara, wanting to hold that moving average. Doesn't seem like it's going to. That's the thing about Mara. It could have these huge pushes up. Like yesterday, it had a huge push up, 10%. And then we've seen it sell off 5 and then push back up the 5. So technically, this could sell back off to the $24 level just because it was so overbought yesterday. But what we can do is we can buy another 100 now that it's showing signs of support here. $300 at 25.18, not the best average. Let's do another 100. So the point of this week's live streams is to take a step back and showcase to you the benefits of trading with a larger account. Also the benefits of trading with paper money, right? It takes a little bit of that emotion away. You can practice your setups, practice your trades, and we talk about this a lot to our LTE team, you know, which is important, right? When you're first starting out, you don't want to risk a lot of money. And it's harder to trade a small account that's under the $25,000 PDT rule. You can't get in and out of positions. Like right now, if I wanted to, I could sell this position and get back in and sell it and get back in. I could trade it as many times as I want. But the downside to over trading or trading as much as you want is that it can increase your losses, right? It can dilute your progress. So in a way, you have that peak where you know you have this particular amount of trades, and then when you get to a certain amount of trades that's too much, you actually start going down and you'll start losing money. So it's important to understand over trading. It's important to understand different types of accounts. If you're trading with $1,000 or less, it's going to be a little bit more difficult to trade than if you have, say, $5,000 or even $10,000. Now it's going to be even more difficult to trade if you have less than 1,000, but it could be just as difficult if you have over 25,000, right? So the point is learning your strategy, learning your systems and style of trading before you begin to make these trades, right? So we're looking at Mara, and SMCI would have been a nice play as well. As you can see, it had that nice retest. Now we are going to want to see a break above 35.38, and specifically now about $35. We're going to want to see that break, guys. Okay, so it's already almost up to that previous resistance. A nice catch would have been right here. I was talking just now, but at 33.50, 33.40, it's already up one whole dollar. So 100 shares would be $100. And that's when alerts come in. Trading alerts can be very important with alerts, and I do have videos on that as well. Now, JDST pushing up a little bit over 3%. It's been very bullish this week, as in bearish for gold. Gold has been selling off, so I'd love to see it recover. If this can recover, then I would love to get a little bit of this, as it can go from 40 back to 50 for a nice $10 per share. 100 shares, a quick $1,000. And it wouldn't be a lot of money either. 100 shares of 40 would only be about 4,000. But just waiting for JDST to become overbought and begin to sell off. We want gold market to start recovering, and if it does, then we will get in on JNUG. Okay, PLTR, let's take a look. We are now in the green on PLTR, making sure to buy at that pre-market low here. I guess I could have bought a few more shares down at this level, but we'll see what happens. If this does begin to become bullish, it has to cross over this moving average. So I jumped the gun a little bit on buying this. I didn't want to get a good entry price on Palantir, as there is a nice pullback on it. If we look at the 1 hour, you can see it was as high as $82. Had a pullback to this consolidation area of 72, popped up to 78, and we're buying again around $72, $73. Same thing with Mara, as high as 30. Recently, highs of 28, 27. It's definitely going down. It has a downward direction, but if we can catch just a piece of this on those low points and hit those highs, we can make some pretty decent money. Again, bought at a resistance, obvious resistance level right there. You can see it plain as day. So we may consider getting out if it can't hold basically where it's at right now. If it can't hold where it's at right now, 2470, 2470-ish right there. Pre-market support, after hour support. SMCI still kind of staying where it is, no progress there. And then race, we do have a LTE member who is in on race. Looks like it did sell off quite a bit. Did not technically go along with our trade plan, neither mine that I had nor this trend line here. It did break this trend line, which is fine, nothing wrong with that. Is coming into that, you know, buy range again. We do see fit to buy a little bit more priced at $434 per share. Hood, nice little sell off. Now if we could get a possible retracement here, we could get in a nice little price point on Hood right around $41. and potentially ride this back up to those highs of 43. This went up, what's that? 10% since we called it out on the Sunday Stock Talk. Went up 10%. That's where we call out our weekly watch list, hang out with our LTE members, our Learn to Earn team, and go over the stocks and game plan for the week. These are the 10 companies that we are looking at. Ooh, nice support here by Lunar. I'm gonna go ahead and buy 100 here. And that's what's so great about that too. Like, you don't need to get into multiple positions, but if you're swing trading, you're confident about what you're watching, you understand key levels, and you understand where your risk tolerance is, then you can make some pretty good money by having multiple positions as well. By identifying key breakout levels, key support levels, and Lunar, we've been watching LUNR for quite some time. It's now bullish. It's now above that 200-day moving average. It pushed above it on the 1 hour, came back down on a retest and tested that $12.80 support and that 200-day moving average support. Now, does that mean it has to be bullish and it has to go up? No. Okay, just because it tests and is bullish doesn't mean it has to do anything. But this gives me a little bit more of a confirmation and a little bit more peace of mind when taking a position, because now I have key levels. I could buy at 1307. I could cut my losses at 1275 if it gets below that. I could also cut my losses at 1250. If I really feel like strongly about it being bullish, if it breaks this pattern, I could sell and I could cut my losses. Okay, we're not necessarily down really on anything. We have a really good strategy, and now we're just waiting and being patient for our strategy to play out, right? PLTR, I could see a nice bounce on it. I could also see it selling off even more. So if it can't hold these levels, we will get rid of it. It's not a big deal. Mara up 10, 30, we're up a little bit here. Again, should have averaged down, buying 100 shares at these key levels. So that is one also downside about having a few extra positions, is understanding where and just making sure you're constantly keeping up with them, right? Key levels, I say 3 is a good amount. Again, we're just paper trading today to show you how easy it can be. Buy 100 shares of 10 companies, buy 1 share of 100 companies. However you see fit, however you see to trade is up to you. But it's nice to get all this information in right now for free, for no risk, no actual losses to you personally, right? So, and with that, you can get multiple trades and you get multiple learning. And I love learning, right? We want to learn as much as we can as quick as possible. So if we can watch a few companies at once, all at the same time, then we can make some decent progress toward our overall success. And that's exactly what we're doing here. So good morning to everyone. Good morning. Good morning. Also, swing trading and day trading are very different. So some of these can turn into a swing trade, but only if they're going up, you see progress, or there's no actual, I don't really, it's hard, guys. I don't really care to swing trade. Now I will, for the simple fact that if I see a really good trade opportunity, I'll take it. But I'll be very light, right? Very light in my position. So here we go. Everything's turning green now. Everything's looking good. Palantir has plenty of room to move, guys. Plenty of room to move on Palantir. We can see a nice, 6% profit or $5 on that. Mara, I bought a little high on Mara, but 25.12 to 25.44, 30, 40 cents. If we can get it to push up a little higher to 27, maybe $2, $1, $2 per share. And LUNR, nice. It's still pushing up. Nothing too crazy, but I would love to get a nice sell on this, maybe $2.50 or 18% on that. So Very cool. Now, again, we can get in on these and we can get out very quickly too. You know, we can get 1,000 shares at 24, push up to 25, and you made $1,000 because it went up $1 per share. So there's a lot of different ways you can trade, and I want to showcase all the different ways to you here. Paper account details, not up very much so far. As far as the 5-day period for this week, up $387. Most of that was from a $3,000 position on SMCI yesterday. Definitely check out that video after this. I think we're getting a nice setup coming along for gold. Now gold could sell off a little bit more. We want to kind of get it down in that buy range area. That would be amazing. Let's see, above, let's go below 40. That way we can get a really good alert. Above 41 and above 42. Let's do that. Keep it really tight so we don't miss out on this trade with JNUG for when gold does begin to pop up. Okay, Palantir beginning to test the EMA. Testing that EMA right now. Hope you guys are all having a fantastic morning. I know I sure am. There we go. Simplified. Yeah, see how we have such large positions, but we're not up or down really. That means there's a lot of consolidation. And that's good. Consolidation is good because we want to see a spike up. Once it does consolidate, we want to see a nice push up. And right now, it's looking good. Mara with a nice push. Testing that moving average. Starting to showcase that it's bullish. Oh, Bitcoin just hit 108,000, guys. Oh my gosh. I was hoping you guys could hear me because we're not getting very many people in the live, man. Hello, hello. Where are y'all at? Where's our people? Where's our team? They're sleeping in today. You guys sleeping in today? Oh, what alert just went off? BITI. New 52-week low. Here we go. PLTR testing EMA. Mara above EMA and pushing up. And LUNR actually probably beginning to sell off. This was actually a significant move from 11 to 13. On the grand scheme of things, it is above that 200-day moving average. So as long as it stays above that and holds, we are going to be okay. Mara. A lot of consolidation this morning. PLTR getting rejected off of that EMA, still showing signs of it being bearish. Okay. But still strong support. we go. Nice little push. 74, 78, 86. Almost 1% on the day. Or 1% on this trade specifically. There we go. Nice push. About to break $100 or 1% on about 10,000 bucks invested, which would be about 400 shares at $25. So again, you don't need a lot to make a lot. You just have to know what your trading strategy is and then stick to your trade plan. SMCI, a lot of consolidation. I'd like to get in on this as well, but I don't want to get in on too many companies. Like that would have been a nice dip to buy just now if I would have noticed it. That's why it's good to have your alerts. We need to set an alert below, an alert above, so we don't miss these. Same with Mara. If it begins to sell off, I want to know about it. And if it begins to push up, I want to know about it. Same with Lunar. If it breaks this 1267 MA, I want to know. Because if it does, it's gonna drop hard. Right? And if it breaks 1234, then I want to know too. Because then that could be an opportunity for it to push up. Good morning. Good morning. Hello. Okay, PLTR testing that moving average again. It wants to get above the moving average. And if it can just break a little bit above, we're going to see a beautiful push up. $200 shares of PLTR. Mara still bullish, still maintaining that support above 25.10, 25.15. And LUNR still, again, very bullish. Hope you guys are enjoying the live stream this morning. Go Mara for the break above. Bitcoin's at 108,000. JDST still very bullish, which means gold continues to sell off. Lows of $40 so far. Love to see the gold to begin to retrace. Bitcoin still at 108,000. Race consolidating a bit at those 432, 434 levels. Palantir struggling to get above that moving average, guys. Showcasing signs of it being very bullish. Or bearish. Signs of it being very bearish. But it's still maintaining that support. So I am holding 200 shares. Okay, Mara is pushing up. Have 400 shares at 25.12. Little bit more than $10,000. Up $82 so far, or 1%. There we go. Just broke 1%, or $100 on Mara. As Bitcoin continues to push up, Mara should as well. Unfortunately, they're not as correlated as I would like them to be. They're not as correlated as they have been in the past. Here we go, 122, 130. I guess I should go by percent points, right? So 1% on the day. The other two are very minimum. Let's see if this breaks resistance here. There we go, just broke resistance. Can it hold resistance? Notice I'm trading on the 5-minute chart as well compared to the 1 minute. I've found it to be just a bit more, makes you trade a little less. Nice big 5-minute green candle. 1 minute can be a little choppy. Do you see all this consolidation? You don't see it as much here. You see 3 little candles, whereas here you see multiple. But still, testing that resistance level. Hopefully this can hold as a new support, and this will begin to go up. We get 10% today. 10% would be close to like $1,000. That would be insane. Up $150 so far, or 1.53%. Waiting for that break. LUNR, another nice little push up from those EMA levels, EMA line and support. Should have bought a little more. And PLTR, we are in on PLTR. 200 shares, about 14,000. Again, I do have my alerts set, so I'm not risking the entire amount, right? I'm risking a small amount. So if I have 10,000 here, I'm risking, and 400 shares, I'm risking like maybe 10 cents. I'm actually risking a little more. I got in a little high on this. If I would have got in at lows at 24-ish or even 24.80, we'd be looking at more like $300 right now instead of 130. So still looking good though. Still looking very bullish. Bitcoin obviously that's at all-time highs. It continues to make new all-time highs, and that's just the way it is. And it looks like it's gonna begin to sell off with Bitcoin. So I'm gonna take a little bit off of here. 110. Palantir pushing down. Yeah, I'm not liking the way this looks for Palantir. Still able to hold that support though. So, okay, I'm actually gonna keep this going, and I will be right back, guys. But I'll leave this on for you guys to continue to watch. Yeah, you guys want to watch Mara? Go watch Mara. I'll be right back. Back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Hello, hello. How's it going? Guys, I had to take my daughter to school. Took my daughter to school, guys. While trading, but it doesn't look so good, huh? Hood broke that support that we were looking at previously. Broke that support, so it can come down a little bit more. Lunar maintaining support level at 13. That's why it's not good to have multiple positions either. We could have already been in and out of Mara. Right, in and out of Mara really quickly. Let's go ahead and buy our 100 shares back. Huh? Let's do a limit. We'll buy our 100 shares back that we sold up here at the top. We'll buy them back down here. So our average just went down a little by simply buying high, selling, or buying low, selling high, and then buying low again. But it looks like this is actually going to sell off. Yeah, Bitcoin significantly sold off. Let's see what it can do. Can it hold? I don't think it can. Where is it trading at earlier? Oh yeah. It could come back down very easily. Go ahead and sell the 400. We'll get out. We could always get back in. That's what's crazy about this too, is it's like unlimited trading. Unlimited trading, guys. And we only lost like 1% on this trade, right? So now that it's below, so that's where I should have bought, right? So now you buy your shares back. If Bitcoin begins to bounce, then you slowly add to your position again. Only if it shows confirmation, right? Lunar, same thing here. PLTR, selling off, right? So our trade plan is pretty much broken. Alert was hit. And the worst thing you can do is take your day trade and turn it into a swing trade, right? It's the worst thing you can do. Same with Hood. Hood's already down almost a whole $1. Unless Bitcoin can begin to recover here, none of these will come up as well. Mara and Lunar, Mara and Hood are correlated. Yeah, we're gonna have to get out of our Palantir position. Again, we could always get back in. That's what makes it so great. So let's get out of here. $300 loss on that. And it you know, that wasn't even a good trade to take. I was trying to stay above the support here and hopefully get a nice break, and the breakout didn't happen, which is fine. Doesn't have to. 1267, are we gonna get that nice pop at 1270? We might. Hood, I'm waiting on Hood a little bit because it looks like Bitcoin is beginning to push back up again, and then Hood and Bitcoin are somewhat correlated. Okay, we're gonna buy another couple here on LUNR. If we can get another little push, we can make a few bucks here. Didn't get below our 1262 alert. Let's see what happens. And that's what's so cool. We're right back up to $20,000 in buying power. So it's amazing. Being able to get in and out of positions. Bitcoin selling off. Okay. Let's get out of this. And we'll get out of hood. And we'll wait for those bounces. Lunar, hood, Mara, Palantir. Very, very bearish. And it makes sense, right? Because Bitcoin is so overextended. You're going to see a bounce at 106. SMCI, man, nothing really happening. Mara and Bitcoin, hood, nice sell off here. SMCI still wanting to push up. JNUG, here we go. JNUG, is it going to find that push? Let's get 100 of JNUG just to get in. Oops, we don't want to do that. Cancel. I am now short on JNUG. Well, that's not good. At least I know how to do it now. Oh my gosh. I sold them, now I have to buy them back. Crazy. Okay. XPing, 1232 to 1279. Very nice push. Did this get back up to $14? It's very possible. Caught a little resistance there. Nice support at 1240. 1280 was its resistance. LUNR. Not finding the support we wanted. No true sign of direction there. There was, right, from 1280 to 1340. That would have been our area to sell. Hood didn't really have an area. Mara, same thing, would have been this area here. That would have been a nice sell point. Palantir, possible, you know, push up here. Apple, could see a nice bounce with Apple here. Yeah, Bitcoin's selling off very aggressively. Yeah, this would be the point to buy. Go ahead and buy 100 shares of Palantir, as it still is at that support level. We're just going to get a better entry. Like literally a better entry right at support. 72. She got 100 shares at 71. We already made our money, most of that money back. Get 100 tomorrow. Now we might see a little push up. There we go. Still selling off. Am I even at 500 loss? Dang. Very bearish. Very bearish. There we go. Pushing up for LUNR. Nice push up. Here we go. MACD is curling over to our benefit here. About to cross over. Signal's about to cross over MACD. RSI is mid. Try to catch a couple here. There we go. Definitely seeing some progress. Hood not really doing much, is it? Bitcoin 106, Mara. We got to get out of Mara. We got to get out of Mara. What the heck? Get back in. Yeah, we're not making back anything significant to what we lost. That's for sure. But making some progress nonetheless. Yeah, definitely nickel and diming it right now for sure. Bitcoin's selling off. So we're gonna sell ours too. Look at that. Made a few bucks here. Okay. Came back $100. They held on to PLTR. It's above the EMA. Hope you guys are enjoying the live stream. There we go. We're starting to see some progress to the upside now. Gonna buy 500 shares of Mara at 25. Okay, halfway out of the 500 hole. Lunar pushing up very nicely. Let's go ahead and sell 100 shares here. Sell our 100 shares here as there's no progress above VWAP. Beautiful. Beautiful move. We're going to sell 100 shares there. This is pushing up nicely. What's Bitcoin doing? Sell 500. Bitcoin's selling off. Very, very bearish. But we're trying to get that nice low on Mara. There we go. Let's see a little bit of a sell-off on Mara now. What I need to do is I need to actually copy this chart and put it, whoa, put it over here. Hope you guys are enjoying the live stream. Whoa, where did my chart go? Just like disappeared. Okay, copy chart again. Whoa. Oh, it doesn't let me come out of the chart. Well, that's stupid. Weird. Okay. Well, what if I go to my real account here, stocks, and I do Bitcoin? If I could pull this chart out. I can. Boom. Why am I paper trading? That's a great question. I'm paper trading because I want to showcase to everyone how much much better it is to actually be able to get in and out of positions really easily. A lot of people don't have $25,000, but at the same time, it's insane how much you can get in and out, right? We're right back to our buying power of 30,000. So once you're over the PDT rule of $25,000, whether paper trading or not, you get unlocked buying power. As long as you get in and out of positions, you're not holding up your capital in anything, you can have like unlimited money, unlimited day trades, and you could actually make some pretty decent money here. So that's exactly why we're doing it, sir. to showcase to you the power of the stock market. Why does this keep changing? Have your own group. Don't change. BTC. That's dumb. Weird. Could have swore I could have a secondary screen. Set as group 1. This is no group. This is like group 2. Thank you. So Bitcoin did sell off past its moving average. It's actually at the moving average on the 1 hour. So it is testing that 1 hour EMA, which is at 105. And Bitcoin just so happens to be at 105.8 right now. Go 500 again. Nice big green candle from Bitcoin. Holding. Bitcoin pushing up from that EMA from 105.7 to now 106. Let's see if we start seeing a reversal here on Bitcoin, as it did sell off from 108,000 to 105. That's what I'm looking at on my secondary screen over here. If you guys can see it right here. That's on my secondary screen, so a nice green candle. There we go, pushing up. Let's see what we can make here. We're in the hole, I think like $500 by holding too long on PLTR from down to this area for a breakout. The breakout did not happen. Sold off a little, I think it was like 300. And then waited here. I bought here in this area, didn't sell there, sold down here, and then recovered a bit of this one back. And then Mara, we've been trading off and on. Hood, we also traded Hood, and it just slowly, sold off. Now that Bitcoin's on the move, we could potentially get some money back from Hood, but not too bad. Let's see what happens here. See if Mara breaks that moving average. 1,000 shares. Last price, average price right there. I'm gonna bring that in a little. There we go. There we go. We all know what the symbol is. Okay. Should have pushed up a little more than that, but Bitcoin is at that little sell-off period, and this is going to act weird now. Yeah, it's going to begin to sell off. If it pushes up, then we can get back in. And of course, it is going to push up as we sell. Nope, 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 it's not selling off. How are you guys doing today? Doing good? Was WeBull easy to set up? I want to try and learn trading. Yeah, it was pretty easy to set up. I actually have a video. It's the link that's actually in the pinned comments. The Learn Lesson Library. I show you exactly how to set up a paper trading account to look like mine on WeBull, and also how to set up your real trading account on WeBull. So both of them are there to be used. Okay, Bitcoin holding its bullishness. We're going to go ahead and load up. No, 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 no. Let's see. Trying to get back above that moving average. Where are we at here? 165 from the depths of 500. So we're almost back to break even, which is great, right? That showcases our trading style works. That would have been a nice move. SMCI, and we were looking at this earlier too, possibly getting a break on it. Was it the 5-minute? Whoa. Whoa, my whole thing just messed up on me. Bad. Bad. Where did this even come from? This must be that chart that I copied earlier. Dang, that was crazy. But yeah, 5-minute chart here. Previous resistance level looks like it popped up a little bit, but can't stay above. Can't maintain. Bitcoin, same thing. At its exponential moving average. Just holding. Selling off. All right, we're gonna get out of this. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, we're gonna get out of this. Bitcoin is selling off right now. Probably have better luck with SMCI. 34 to 35. How about a JNAG? Oh, JNAG's right in front of it. Yeah, that's what Bitcoin's doing. Just selling off. Beginning its sell-off. So, okay. Down 200. Don't want to overtrade. It's been about an hour. So, this might be where we get off. You know, and sometimes when direction's not in your favor, you know, it's choppy like this. Make your money here, buy 24, sell there, you're done. Buy here, sell there, you're there, you're done, right? So, no point in extending it out, as Bitcoin does look like it's going to continue to sell off. We get another little bounce. 2465. At least get to that EMA line again, 2485. That'd be 25 cents per share. Okay, Bitcoin pushing up again. So where are we at now? 235. Come on, push up. There we go. Nice little push up. Another $100. Okay, Bitcoin still pushing, testing EMA now. Good look at that right here, testing that EMA on the 1 minute. Very bullish still after a nice sell-off. And that's going to happen. We're going to get sell-offs pre-market, and it could run all day, or we can get sell-offs after hours and during the evening. We can get these to run up when we can trade it, right? So it's a lot of different areas. Looks like it's going to get rejected. So we're just going to sell, lock in that, what, $100 maybe. Now, if it doesn't get rejected and it pushes up, you can buy a little bit more and get right back in. That's so cool about this. There we go. Does Bitcoin push? Nope, looks like it's getting rejected off of that EMA line. Look at this. Strong rejection. We'll see what happens. Testing. That's what I'm looking at, if you guys are wondering, on my secondary screen. Okay, sell-off is happening. Again, nice red candle. We're at 125. Come on, let's get break even and we're in the live stream. How about that? Break even from a loss of 500. Let's get it. What else is moving? Nothing really. It's getting a little later in the day too. Yeah, I would love to get another one little push for Bitcoin here. And Bitcoin selling off. Basically consolidating, honestly. That's basically all it's doing. I have a feeling if Bitcoin can hold, it'll Mara will sell off below 24 or 224, 24.15, something like that. It is actively selling off now though. Well, it doesn't look so on the 30-minute, but on the 5-minute and the 1-minute it is. Okay, another green candle here. We're gonna go ahead and add 100 shares. $24.56. Be a little aggressive here. Bitcoin is going to push slightly. No, it's actually going to sell off. Here we go. Okay, here we go. See it push up just a little. We'll catch a piece of this, lock in some money, and maybe we'll end the live stream. Testing again. 105. Holding. Still holding though. Come on, baby. So 500 here, lock in another 100. Another 101. Actually going to sell that right away too, so we don't take any losses. So it looks like it's going to consolidate again. All right. 76. We're down 76 from 500. We actually came back a lot. Actually came back a lot, guys. Bitcoin just selling off though. There's really nothing we can do now. Bitcoin is just selling off. Look at this downward trend. We're playing these tiny little moves. Which, I mean, it works, right? If you can make money off of it, why not? PLTR pushing up 72 to 73. Is it finally going to bounce? Or is it going to get rejected again like it has been all morning? LUNR. Now looking at 5-minute candle. I don't think it's going to be able to. Oh, there it is. There's a break. This should actually be more bullish now that there's a break above. Hopefully, unless it's not a fake breakout. Could be. Looks like it. Yeah, false breakout. Didn't lose anything though. Couple bucks. Jaina, what's going off? Mara. Yeah, Mara's selling off. Look at that. It's hitting our sell alert. Bitcoin gonna push up a little. Oh, I put 105,000. Okay, Bitcoin wanting to push up a little. Still very bearish, but maybe we could make our last couple bucks that we need to make. Or we will just continue to sell off and lose even more. Yeah, back to 200. There we go. Looks like another push up. Try this one more time. $24.40. Average price $24.44. Yeah, see the correlation with this, how it dropped so quickly from 244 to 238. Even though Bitcoin is literally holding. There we go. Little green on Bitcoin. Yeah, it looks like Bitcoin's going up and Mara's selling off. Are we going to see anything significant here? Here we go. Getting some buyers stepping in. Bitcoin making a little progress. Now Mara is in a bearish trend. Look at this. Very bearish all morning. Little bumps here and there. Little spikes. We've basically been playing off of. See this push up a few more cents, man. That'd be great. 140 bucks, $200. That's all we need, guys. 200 bucks. And we're break even. That's what we're looking at right here. This little push. PLTR did test and break that overall resistance that it was having for quite some time. Okay, Bitcoin beginning to push up. We're going to sell 500 here. Another lock in another 100. Okay, good. So we're at 88. I'm going to sell that 500 here. Bitcoin is getting rejected off of that moving average. $24.53, $24.55. What are we at now? 83 again? Okay, not bad. $24.50. Bitcoin testing. See that? If we can get above that EMA again, then we can get into a trade. It's gotta get bullish. It just keeps getting rejected. Getting rejected. Yep. Let's see this thing become bullish. Cross over that EMA. Got the three little crows or the three little Indians or whatever. Looks almost like a bull flag setup too. Nope, looks like it's gonna sell off. How you guys doing? How are you guys doing today? Yep, selling pressure. So Bitcoin is very bearish today. Very bearish indeed. It's trying to break to that new high. It just isn't able to. Right? From 108,000 all the way back down to 105. And now it can't get above 106 currently. Let's do another 500 as it's pushing up slightly back to that EMA. Okay. 24.53. We're gonna have to sell that. Yeah. Selling off, guys. It is selling off. What was that alert for? What was that alert for? JNUG. Oh, JNUG. Where'd you go? Right here. Oh, okay. So it is starting to show progress to the upside here for that nice reversal setup. Buy 100 shares. Just to buy 100, just to get that swing trade going. Taken into effect here. Better price would have been getting in at like 40. Now 41, selling, making $100, but we'll get on that for just a little bit. Bitcoin really testing 106.27. Just keeps getting squeezed more and more. Hood back above VWAP. Mara pretty much doing exactly what Bitcoin is doing. Had to push up and start selling off, pushed up, sold off, and then it's been trying to push up ever since. Holding a very different support level than earlier today, than earlier this morning. $24.36 new daily support. We're gonna hit this real quick. Get a low price, $24.40. That'd be nice. $24.40, $24.44. There we go. It's gonna push up. Okay, let's see. Let's get it. Bitcoin's pushing up very nice. Testing that EMA level again. Yeah, not happening. Not happening. This is what I'm looking at on the secondary screen. Still at 82. There's a lot of fun today, guys. Ugh. Broke my alert again. So yeah, Mara might just not be one of those companies to trade as much anymore, just because it's not as correlated. It seems like. And Bitcoin's selling off, so of course Mara would sell off. So yeah, had a fun time with you guys. We've been going live for a little while, so that's where we're gonna end the live stream here. Had a great day. Potentially could have made 500 if we wouldn't have took the initial 500 loss, as we did come back from the depths. Only at about 94 negative at the moment. Not a bad day. Been going live for about an hour and 40 minutes. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Go back, rewatch, see some of the segments where we made some good money, where we lost some money, and hopefully you can learn from some of my successes and some of my mistakes. All right, and we'll see you guys all in tomorrow's live stream. Same time, same place. See you then.